Hello, my fellow Sherlock Holmes fans. Mawsum is awesome. Awesome. There is lightning, right there in the background, in the skies. And I just finished watching the Indian iteration of Sherlock Holmes, which is called Shekhar Holmes. And it's not a complete rip-off of Sherlock Holmes. It's got some very nice and I would say unique sort of takes on what the Sherlock Holmes mythos is all about. First of all, it stars K.K. Menon, who is an awesome Max actor. Ever since I saw him in Anurag Kashyap's directorial debut, which was called Panch, which was absolutely dark, not comedy, but really dark movie. And then, of course, there is Ranveer Shore, who is way more famous as a comedic actor, but he has some serious acting chops, and he displays both things, his entire variety of emotions in this series. So that's a very nice thing to watch. Ranveer Shore is also there in a movie called Titli, which was the Sundance Film Festival choice of some prize or the other, in which Shashank or someone, I forget his full name, he made his full acting debut. But anyway, coming back to Sherlock Holmes, or rather Shekhar Holmes, the unique part about this series is that, first of all, it's on Jio Cinema, as I like to call it, and it's basically taken off Sherlock Holmes in an Indian setting, in a Bengali setting very specifically. And K.K. Menon is obviously relishing the role of the detective, and it kind of got me thinking. Very nice lightning going on behind those towers there. So it's got me thinking about a lot of adaptations of Sherlock Holmes that have happened over the years, including two very high-profile actors. One, of course, Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, the original Iron Man, directed by Jon Favreau in the first movie of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and the second actor of the MCU who played Sherlock Holmes in a very modern, contemporary, technology-enabled setting was Benedict Cumberbatch, Doctor Strange in the MCU. So it's very nice to see that such actors like to give their own take, or rather pretend to be such a nice character from the literary world. And Arthur Conan Doyle, of course, wrote prolifically even after he had to bring back Sherlock Holmes from the dead, after the Reichenbach falls, in which he was forced to kill off, or rather not forced to, but he chose to kill off the character. And I don't think it was a matter of the material drying up. I think it was more like writer fatigue, because after a certain point of time, writer's block hits really hard. And being an author, of course, I know something about that. And I'm just glad that the Indian adaptation of Sherlock Holmes called Shekhar Holmes is worth a watch, especially for the twist at the end, which I won't give away, because you might be watching this later, at any point of time in the future. And if you haven't watched the series, then I won't spoil it for you. Suffice to say that it was something unique in the sense that it has not been seen in any of the adaptations that I at least have seen. So if you see through the Shekhar Holmes series, the Indian adaptation of Sherlock Holmes, and you watch it through to the end, and you realize that you have seen that sort of twist in some other Sherlock Holmes adaptation, do let me know in the comments. And also do let me know what you think, not just about Sherlock Holmes, but about life, the universe, and everything. I love literature, I love media, pop culture, I love acting, and I love lightning. Very, very frightening me, Mamma Mia. That's a Bohemian Rhapsody shout out by Queen. And Freddie Mercury, of course, was brought up in Panchgani near Mumbai. We have been to Panchgani in my travels around India with Advitya, my little baby daughter. So you can check out my travel vlog to Panchgani as well. And here's hoping that you have as much fun or more than I did while I was watching Sherlock Holmes, the Indian adaptation. And at the same time, I will say that it did benefit from having K.K. Menon in the lead role, because he is such an actor who suits that sort of eccentric character to a T. Alright, I'm Axat from India. Thank you so much for watching, and do check out my other videos. Share what you think in the comments, and thank you for your patience. I'm going to enjoy the rains.